Hi Leo, welcome to your July forecast where I'm going to use tarot and astrology to dive into the energy and see how the month of July is going to unfold. This isn't going to resonate with every single Leo out there, and if it doesn't, please feel free to go and check your other placements for messages there, and as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. The only way to book a personal reading with me, guys, is through Instagram. My Instagram is verified. It's _witchcrafter with a wee blue tick. Please disregard anyone across all social media platforms pretending to be me, because I can promise you they are not me, and I never ever reach out first, okay? So let's have a look for Leo. Now, your chart ruler astrologically is currently in Gemini. And there's a lot of activity going on in here because Venus and Mercury are also in Gemini. So you might just find that there's a lot of communication happening in the month of July. A lot of sort of all cards on the table, heart on our sleeve energy. And it's important to remember, Leo, that, we don't always have to know the end result of every situation or relationship or connection that we engage with. There's this energy of not being too tied to the outcomes. Sometimes our lessons and our karmas are tied up with how we deal with certain situations. So knowing the outcome isn't going to be possible. We just need to trust that we're using the tools and resources available to us in order to continue to be authentic to ourselves. And, when it comes to difficult conversations or, anything this month that might feel like it's got a little bit of resistance, don't be too tied to it. It could be a fleeting thing, and your job might be to guide the other person or the other people in a direction that is much more productive for them. So don't be too rooted. Here we go, look. Got the Magician. So this is definitely it's them, not you kind of reading here. I definitely feel as though you are the one that people are going to be coming to for advice. People are going to be looking to you to help find an escape, to get out of their heads. And it might be frustrating because you might not be getting very much out of this situation at all. It's very much an energy of you kind of being a guru for other people who are feeling lost on their journeys here, and I feel as though with the Magician and the Empress, there's definitely an energy of you understanding that people manipulate situations in order to get what they want quite a lot. There's a superficiality that you are seeing through this month, Leo. And you're seeing through this and seeing the truth that these people, this person, this situation is lacking. It's immature. It's beneath you. And there's an element of them kind of knowing that as well, but not really engaging. Acting as though they are kind of just in it for themselves. There's a sense of greed. There's a sense of selfishness. But you, Leo, understand that they're coming from this place because they are emotionally redundant almost, immature, not very far along on their own spiritual paths. And although it might be exhausting for you to carry this situation, I definitely feel it's going to be imperative here for you to not use cutting language with whatever situation it is that you're dealing with. It could be friends, relationships, family members, co-workers, but it is not your job to kind of cut them down and inflict any more pain here. It's almost like allowing them to have space, giving them the room to breathe, and showing them the ways in which they can cut this toxic energy that they're indulging in and express how they're actually feeling. I kind of feel as though the people that you're going to be dealing with this month, Leo, are wearing a little bit of a mask. And it's your job to kind of sit back and allow them to take that mask off themselves rather than you ripping it off for them and causing them more pain. I hope this makes sense. Whoops. And let's see an outcome. Let's see an outcome. I'm hearing laughing in my head. It's like, don't choose violence. Violence isn't the answer. But, you know, with the 5 of Swords in the upright, that is like violence of words, you know? So it is very resonant to the reading. So, and the thing is, you kind of also know that the person, however it's manifesting in your life, is lying, you know, but lying to themselves. This is self-delusion. This is paranoia. This is not being able to accept the truth. This is head in the sand kind of energy. And with the Chariot card, it's all about guiding emotions and understanding that sometimes we just kind of need someone to help pull us out of the dark. This is like a judgment day situation, right? Like this person, whoever it is you're dealing with, will be at the end of their rope, just about to end one big cycle in their lives and enter a brand new one. And it's also important to understand that throughout this time, you might have to cut ties with them also. There might be this energy of, you know, once I've dealt with this effectively, that's kind of going to be it. But sometimes that's just the way, okay? And let's pull a Spirit Oracle. Difficult to navigate, but more difficult for the other people involved, I want to say, Leo. Sometimes it's really hard to accept the truth. Beauty in the reverse. So yeah, quite an ugly situation that you're dealing with. My goodness. But you are providing truth and clarity for these people. And just like I said, this is all to do with karma. So it might be this person, this situation's karma to lose someone very beautiful who helps pull them into balance. But you are going to be showing this person the light. But you've got to remember, Leo, that it isn't in your power or control whether they do the right thing. All you need to do is show them the ugliness of the situation and their actions and provide a way to get them out of the dark. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, Leo. So I would be the observer in this situation. Show people the best way to be and see what their actions are from then on in. But Leo, that was your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another energy check-in. But until then, thank you so much for listening. I've been the Witchcrafter.